Hello everyone, welcome back to Slice of Coasters News. This is a breaking news item today. So, of course, we have our podcast launching today, but as well, we have a brand new bit of news here. I'm joined here with Ethan, Top Scan Ethan, as he's dubbed and nicknamed due to his love of Top Scans. Um, Now, Ethan, this is a place that's not going to have a Top Scan, unfortunately, but
Dang it.
as per Fox 19 and as well the Kings Island Camp Cedar Luxury Outdoor Resort website, we have a brand new outdoor luxury campground coming to Kings Island. This is huge. This is absolutely huge, Ethan. We've got $27 million, as per what Fox 19 was stating here. It's going to be coming in spring 2021. It's going to have 73 cottages, 164 full service RV spaces, and another 100 cottages are currently planned. Now, Ethan, we've been spending the past 10 minutes here looking into the cottages that they got. Run us through the different kinds of cottages and what should you be looking for with every one.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this new announcement that came honestly out of nowhere, like holy guacamole, there is so much to unpack in this. It is such an exciting thing for Kings Island and it's such a bright light in the future. But for the amenities that they have at this resort, there are several different types of styles of stay that you have. Starting off with your traditional kind of cottage style, they have a few different types. Looking at what they have one called the Hickory, which has up to 8 people. It is the largest one that they offer, and it has so many amenities that they include inside of this. You know, there's dishwashers, microwaves, all these appliances, Wi-Fi, fire pits, all these things that come with it. Where you don't even have to worry about when you come in, it's already all there. Don't have to worry about packing some of these certain things. Very easy to accommodate yourself. It is a lovely. Their next level also has a 6 person cottage called the Aspen, which also includes all these amenities as previously mentioned. Even has a 50-inch flat screen TV. These look very, very modern. I encourage you to go check out the website and take a look at some of these pictures because they are looking absolutely amazing and making me want to actually stay in these. They are looking awesome. For their 4 person level, they call it the Mulberry. Includes all those previous amenities. Uh, I even saw a picture of one later on called the Birch, where there's room for kids at the top level, where they actually have a ladder step stool with some bunk beds up there, which looks absolutely amazing. They also have another 4 person level called the Sycamore. Uh, Looks pretty similar to the previous Mulberry, except there are 2 queen beds. Once again, all the previous amenities. And then their first kind of primary level is that Birch I was talking about. Is a great one that I'd recommend if you have kids in your family. Has
Mm-hmm.
that cool little step stool ladder going up to the top. The kids are gonna love that. Keeps everything all nice and cozy. And it really is giving me these nice vibes of like if you're going down to the Smoky Mountains and getting in a cabin, or what we've seen at Cedar Point, where they've introduced these nice cottage staying places. It's looking very amazing, very modern, sleek, and it's honestly pretty breathtaking seeing Brad.
Yeah, so, just kind of breaking this down for a second, we're seeing cottages and cabins similar to what we have up at Cedar Point. And what my main issue with Cedar Point has been for a very long time is not Cedar Point, Kings Island, sorry, is the fact that there really isn't a Cedar Fair managed and operated location for people to stay on location, stay on site. And this is exactly the kind of stuff I was looking at. Ethan, I heard rumors and I heard discussion about a campsite coming to the area. This is right behind the McDonald's, and of course, I've been up there several times this summer, and I've seen some of the construction behind McDonald's. So it's kind of like I knew this was coming, but I didn't know that. So Cedar Fair is going to operate it. Of course, we've got a ton of amenities here. We got the Hornbeam
Hmm.
Lodge, which is a place for you to check in. It has a store. It has the dry bean coffee and gelato place. It has an iron grill and tap. Which, talking about some of the dining here, Ethan, we've got some spectacular places to go and eat. At the Ironwood Grill and Tap, as per their website, you got things like a bacon burger BLT. You got flatbreads, pizza, sandwiches. Belize Street, you have more street style food. You got like King's Wings, burgers, hot dogs, Skyline Chili. And it's just, I could go on and on and on here. They also have a grilling meal kit. You can get a grill on site, and you could grill using that food that the campsite actually gives you. So they create everything for you. This is 100% luxury experience. Now, Ethan, I want to get your take here for a second. Of course, I will say before we go into this, there is a camp store. Of course, there's also a very nice looking pool, uh, which has a ton of various things for you to go and do and just check out. I kind of want to get your take here, though, Ethan, because this is not technically a Cedar Fair property. This is managed by Cedar Fair. However, it is owned by Small Brothers LLC and Terra Firma Associates. How do you feel about that? Do you feel as if Cedar Fair should eventually buy out the whole entire property? What's your take on that development?
Yeah, it's a little bit different than how a lot of the other resorts have come apart. It's something that brings, it has its ups and downs. I'm sure Cedar Fair is kind of getting some benefits, not having to pay the full cost by linking it with this company. But I feel like for now, it's kind of actually a pretty safe move going by for Cedar Fair because they can kind of see and analyze how is this property doing in the first few years, and if things are starting to go really, really well, they could potentially take that next step up that we're talking about, where they could buy out the property, they could expand it even more because they have a very, very beautiful plot of land where they're doing this on with, unlike where some resorts are where they're kind of landlocked. So Kings Island, if you haven't been there before, it has a lot of vast landscape, and they put this in a pretty great location. So I feel like Cedar Fair definitely knows what they're doing with this. Sometimes resorts can be a little bit of a risk, especially in times right now with the pandemic. They don't know how fast the tourism kind of area of the state of Ohio is going to go real soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they're definitely uh taking a little bit of a risk out of this, making it a little bit safer. But I feel like that overall, this is going to be a great success. Appealing to those people who are traveling through RV that just want a place to stop for the night and have a few great areas and attractions to check out while parking, and then also those who are traveling and looking for some sort of cottage at home experience when they're traveling to the great state of Ohio. So yeah, I feel like Cedar Fair, they've crunched all the numbers, they've really looked at this, and I think they have a great investment on their hands right here.
Yeah, and just talking about that for a second, you've got a ton of amenities here that we didn't even talk about. We
Mhm.
got a dog park, um, which I think is pretty exciting because I have a dog personally, and that's a huge deal for me. You've got the Little Miami walking trail and fitness room, so you got a walking trail around the property. Then you have golf carts you can rent. They've got Peanuts gang hanging out and going and enjoying the camping experience, I guess you could say. Just in general, for a second, Ethan, this is something that is going to be very interesting because as you're talking about, I think that they're trying to go and test out the waters, kind of feel out the territory, feel out the zone, because with Kings Island, you have a very large uh, portion of season pass holders.
Mhm.
Practically everyone that I know in the area has a season pass to Kings Island. You talk to anyone within a 45 to an hour radius of Kings Island, they're going to say, yeah, I got a gold pass, or yeah, I got a platinum pass. They might go up 2, 3 times a year. So I think that unlike Cedar Point, you have a lot of regional, local people coming in, but you have a very successful hotel with Great Wolf Lodge right next to it. Which, Ethan, we've had this discussion time and time again. I believe that Cedar Fair should buy out Great Wolf Lodge, buy out that property, put in their own Kings Island hotel, make it as grand as what Hotel Breakers is, in my opinion. I think they can do it. I think they could work with it. I don't think there's any reason why they couldn't. I think that this might be the start to go back to that era to where you had the campgrounds. Kings Island originally did have campgrounds, so we're seeing that come back again. We're seeing an augmentation. We're seeing something that's brand new. Hopefully, we were talking about this before, but we couldn't really find anything right now. We do not currently see any capacity for you to go and take a bus over from any shuttle from the campground to Kings Island. I believe that will happen. I believe that will probably be implemented. We do not see that on here. We cannot 100% confirm nor deny if that would happen. I think that would be a great opportunity in general. So, Ethan, overall, how do you feel about this addition? Do you think this is the best move for Cedar Fair currently?
Yeah, and I think as a Kings Island fan, this can only mean the green light and great signs. It's just another moment where Cedar Fair is seeing potential in this park and
Mm-hmm.
taking the ball and going wherever it imagined. With Canada's Wonderland, Carowinds, and Cedar Point, Cedar Point has taken that step and invested in some sort of hotel or resort property. And especially I'm going to go back to Carowinds with that example where they put in several additions, think racking up to $50 million in total, just investing in that park. And I feel like Kings Island, where you may worry about that local gold pass type of crowd coming in, that they really see that and they say, hey, we're going to bring some more attractions, starting with Orion, such a large attraction that to the general public looks amazing and is a reason to travel to Kings Island from far. And I feel like Kings Island sees that and they know what they're doing and they are going to create more additions that are really going to draw out crowds from hours away just to hop into this resort and get a look at the park themselves.
Yeah, and I think that just in general, we're looking at a really exciting time in Kings Island's history. We just got Orion. We have this new campground coming in. Of course, I do believe that eventually we will see something come up for a hotel, maybe. We just recently got this brand new accommodations for international employees, international guests, and as well, not guests, employees, and as well regional employees who may not live in the area. I've heard some really great things coming out of that. A lot of great reviews, a lot of people saying that they enjoyed the accommodations. But I think in general, we are looking at a very exciting time at Kings Island. And with that being said, we're going to wrap it up here. Ethan, any last thoughts, or are we good to go?
I think we're good to go. It's nothing but great things coming from Kings Island.
All right. Stay tropical, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. And be on the lookout for next week's podcast. We will be having a brand new show style coming out that I thought was amazing. Ethan and I were a part of it, and as well as special guests who I was very happy to have on the show. So with that being said, stay tropical, and we'll see you guys in the next one.